All right, somebody do me a favor. There's a song called papaoutai, Afro soul. Okay, I need somebody to please look up the words for me and give me a good translation. It is not in English. It is not in English. I repeat, it is not in English. Okay, however, what I did catch myself doing as I'm driving, I start crying and I lift my hands up. Okay, I'm gonna give you some context as to why that's important. So for many of you that don't know, I am a worshiper, right? So there are times I sing at church or at events, depending on what's going on, who needs what, right? When God has ordained you to be a worshiper, there's certain songs, even if you don't know what's being said, you know that it's from God. So for example, Timi, which is a female singer, she had a song out on the radio called Me and You, right? I listened to the song and I did the same thing. I raised my hands and I started crying, right? So I hit up my friend and I said, bruh, do me a favor, go look up the song and see what the song is saying exactly and who it's for, because it cannot be for a man. There's no way, because the way I started crying and the way that I lifted up my hands, it has to be for God. My homegirl looked it up. She was like, bitch, you're right. And she wrote that song for God. 1. 2, my friend was like, the reason why you get into stuff is because you have a gift. So you know when a song is for God and when it's like outside of that. So somebody please go look up the song papaoutai, Afro soul. And it's not in English, but like I told you, I caught myself going like this and crying, like crying hard. So it has to be a song about God or for God, but it gave the impression of the book of Psalms. So God has been having me going and reading the book of Psalms because what's going on right now. And it's giving the impression of the book of Psalms. So if you're not aware of the book of Psalms is like David expressing his frustration through going through so many trials, but at the same time giving God the worship towards the end. So like in the African song here, there's like an angry part of the song and I was like, oh my God. And then towards the ending I was like, oh my God. And then I started crying. I was like, oh my God. Like it was a whole process. But somebody please go look up the song, give me the words, give me the full translation of it because I'm driving. Somebody help me. Okay, bye.